All this week, you know, we've been wearing purple and talking about purple, talking to the stars of the new musical adaptation of The Color Purple, Emmy and Tony nominee. I hate for this week to end, actually. Corey Hawkins plays Harpo, who struggles to find independence from his overbearing father and find balance with his very assertive wife. Her name is Sophia. Sophia, here's a preview.
What happened to you?
No, I was just kicked by a mule.
Was this mule wearing a dress? You gonna be all right. Some women you just can't tame. What you need to do with that home you built is turn it into a smokehouse. You and me can grow some tobacco.
Yeah, well, maybe I was thinking maybe I'd turn it into a juke joint.
Juke joint.
Yeah.
Don't nobody wanna dance by no smelly swamp.
All right.
Corey Hawkins joins us first on CBS Mornings. Corey Hawkins nailing it again. I just want to take a little backtrack about your career before we talk about Purple, because the things that have happened to your life are so amazing to me. The tennis open, somebody drops out, can't sing. What's the song, America the Beautiful?
Yeah.
Not the national anthem.
Yeah, it was God Bless America.
God Bless America. You get the call, you sing it, you nail it, and who is there that day?
It was Lin-Manuel Miranda
He sees you.
in the audience, yeah.
And he casts you in
In the Heights.
the Heights.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so serendipitous, don't you think?
really
That's how it
is.
happens.
It's crazy.
And now here we are, Color Purple, and you started singing songs from The Color Purple in Juilliard.
Yeah.
Were you dreaming about this role, Corey, or you just thought, I like the music? And here you are, starring in Color Purple.
It's crazy when we talk about dreams and, like, you know, that thing about Color Purple is that all things purple are all things divine, because that's very true. Like, I don't know if I was dreaming it up or my ancestors were dreaming it up, but Danielle Brooks and I were both at Juilliard in singing class, in the hallways, just singing the music. Like, it was a part of who we were. And,
Wow.
And so all of these years later, God don't make no mistakes. Like, that's the crazy thing. When I think about it, what are the odds that we would be in this position right now?
Playing Harpo and Sophia
And
as
Sophia.
husband and wife, yes. Yes.
It's not coincidence.
isn't.
I always thought that coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous.
Ooh.
I
he's
want
good.
to talk specifically about this role.
Yeah.
Harpo. It's a powerful role, and it's been played by powerful actors before. But there's something deeper with the connection between you and this role. You say that this role helped heal your relationship with your father. How so?
Yeah, I think the beautiful part about being able to tap into the men in this story, the story is about sisterhood. It truly is about that journey, Ceely's journey. But it's about unlocking that imagination, unlocking possibility and hope, and having that conversation. And Harpo is a sort of, he's an outlier in that generation, I think. He's a businessman. He loves Sophia, this strong-minded woman.
A little bit more sensitive.
Yeah, there's tenderness there. And
There's some generational curses he's trying
right.
to break.
That's right. That's right. He's the one who gets to make a choice, man. He gets to make a choice to change. And if he can do it back then, you know, I think it's a beacon for this generation as well in terms of Black love and how the many different facets of it. Through all of our abuse, through all of the trauma, there's joy and possibility at the end. And I think Harpo and Sophia's love, they represent that in this story.
Yeah, but in your father specifically, how was your relationship growing up?
It was complicated. I grew up in a single mother, you know, with a single mother, raised me and my sister. And my father was there, but he also had his demons that he had to fight with, the monkey on his back. And as a man now, I see that in a different way, you know, and it was great to be at the premiere with him. He's never had a chance to come to any of my, you know, my things.
And he's on the premiere with you.
He's on the carpet. Yeah.
Yes.
Oprah told me he ran up on her, was like, you know, just want to say, you know, and she just turned around and just told him how grateful she was to have me in the project. And,
Wow.
You know, so
That's
I know
awesome.
it meant a lot to him.
But for him to see you, after considering the relationship, to see you on the red carpet, I think is amazing.
He had, you know, it was emotional, I think, for him.
And for you too.
It was.
And for you too, Corey.
Talk a little bit about the craft here, building this character, which was a book and then a movie, a musical, and now a musical movie, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
did you go back to the source material, or did you already have it because of the time you spent at Juilliard singing it?
I think so. I always think of, like, Alice Walker, she wrote this incredible, I call it a poem, you know, but they're letters to God. She starts with Dear God, you know?
Yes.
And so I always saw that as her prayer for Harpo, her prayer for Sophia, her prayer for Celie and Suge, her prayer for me as a young black man. And so I did go back to the source material. And that's the beautiful part about this film is that it's a reimagining. It's not a remake. Like we're touching some other stuff here.
Yeah.
We're digging into our history and finding a way through that. And I love that about this film. And also, I got to see Danielle Brooks in this in 2015 on Broadway.
Yeah.
So that was also, you know, that touch point as well was beautiful for me too.
But now this movie's getting Oscar buzz. You know, a lot of the Hollywood publications are signaling. Yes, singling out your performance is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, wow.
What
I
does
said
that
it wrong
mean?
too, yo.
Yeah. What does that mean to you, Corey, as you sit here at this stage in your life with all that you've done? There's something special about this movie.
There is, and I don't know that it's for me to name it, but I will claim it. You know.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
I like that.
And this man is also training for a marathon. Thank you very much.
In the middle of all of this, I'm
in the
training
middle,
for a
training for a marathon.
Yeah.
You're going to do that too.
Yeah. I mean, but again, the idea of possibility in
Yes.
achieving your dreams, it's all possible.
Keep soaring, Corey Hawkins.
Thank
We're
you. That's
here
right.
cheering you
Love to
on.
see
Keep
y'all.
soaring.
Thank you.
Corey Hawkins, The Color Purple is in theaters on Christmas Day. What are you doing Christmas Day? Going to see Corey at the movies.